Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Lenderstein again. And today I voted. Today I voted for the President of the United States and all the Senators and House Representatives too for the state of New York. Yes, indeed. Today will be election day for 2024. And I'm proud to be an American. Hey! Now, this is a very special day for Americans because we can choose our next president and representatives and other stuff like that. So it's very important to show the nation, who we want to lead us, to bring dignity to this country. And let me just say that in the middle of this election, today, the race has been very tight. It's been so tight, it's been tighter than a nun's asshole. Now, before I continue on, let me just say that's not my quote. That's a quote from the Septor video game. So if you have any complaints, write to Pandemic Studios, the one that made the game, put that in there. Anyway, this race is between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. As you can tell, it's very, very nerve-wracking and very anxiety-inducing because at first there was a lot of pile-up on Donald Trump's side. I guess they were okay with his lying, his transphobia, his fear of immigrants and other people, that were not white, his frequent lying about his crowd sizes and whatnot, being that when he said, I got the biggest crowd sizes of all time, he liked to just focus on the crowd behind him, and maybe a little outside of that. But they didn't actually show what was on the outside of that little area. If they did, they would show that there was a lot less people than Trump he had to beat, and it was restricting from last time he ran. But in any case, the cameraman deserves an award for that. That video was from Wisconsin, one of his relatives in Wisconsin, with with the entire upper decks of the stadium that he had filled was completely empty, and some in the back were empty too. But besides all that, this is a very tight race, being that like I said, the initial bout was something like 3 of the 12 votes for Kamala Harris, and it kept going up and up and up and up for Donald Trump. And the thing was that when it peaked at 27 for Harris, there were more or less 105 for Donald Trump, the 12 votes. So come on, give Kamala Harris a freaking bone here once in a while, throw a bone, everything going for Trump. But then I realized what states were going for Trump. Okay, we have Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Florida, of course, because he's from Florida. I believe North Carolina. I know South Carolina went to him, but I think North Carolina may still be a toss-up type thing. And all other places like that there. So we're give Kamala a break. Give her something. Throw a little bit of a piece of meat or something so she can wear her beacon. So, as I was watching, I figured, that because the states that were more religious, more Bible oriented, they went for more Trump. So I kind of figured that they would go for the Republican guy, because I noticed that over the past couple of decades, that's all they have. They're like one solid block. They're like a red tide, if you will, a red wave. So that's very unbelievable for any Democrat to get through, unfortunately. But despite all that, but despite all the blue areas within each state, the majority go for the Republican candidate. So I was like, okay. Now I just realized that they called Texas for Donald Trump, which I was hoping would become blue just for the sake of it. But I figured, that's one of the type of things that it's kind of expected for them to go to the Republican side. Because again, they like to good Republicans. That's about it. So I was like, okay, that's kind of figured. But then I got into thinking, with the rest of the battleground states like Georgia, Pennsylvania, Iowa, and other states like that, it was more of a toss-up, and it leaned more toward Harris. But there could always be a chance where Donald Trump could upset it. So, what I think will happen is that with the unaccounted for vote so far, most of it will lean toward Harris, because according to the big map, which they used, really didn't put it away for another 3 or 4 years, it will go toward Harris. Because there's a lot of uncounted votes that are blue in that case. I feel sorry for the poor people who do the politics stuff, because when it comes to that, of course, this November 5th, 4th, 6th is more or less like the Super Bowl. That they become active for those 4 days, and they go into hibernation again for another 4 years. And depending on how they see the shadow, you have a Democrat or a Republican in office next presidency. But in any case, I kind of feel sorry for them, because sometimes they just repeat the same old stuff over and over again. And I hate it whenever they go back and forth between the last presidential election and the current one, because you think that your candidate will win, but then it's like, oh no, wait, that was last time, okay, and then the year before that too. I don't mind so much the Chinese whenever they do like the Chinese versus the present day Chinese versus present day states, because that's like a present day. But I kind of don't like it when you do previous years and previous Chinese states. It's a little confusing for my primitive American brain. Now, also, I kind of feel sorry for the people who are like the third party candidates, the Green Party, the Independent Party, etc., because let's face it, they make it 2 or 3%, maybe 5% of the vote in any given state, but nobody really gives a shit about them. The only people who care about them are like people who are in the third party, like Libertarians, Independents, Greens, Smurfs, whatever else, what have you. So I feel sorry for them. Now, I'm sure that whenever October 1 rolls around in 4 years, they're like, okay, that's all the big board, that's all the big board. You know, take it out of the closet, make sure it works right. Because, yeah, it's kind of important to have a visual aid for everyone. I also like the music that they put for this. Because they have the music on there that has like, kind of an old, worn, fighting type of tone to it, like that, I can't imitate, but it's something like that. It's not like the CNN music, theme music, but it's more like tired and more like I've seen some shit. I can tell you some bad things. I can tell you some stuff of pot. Which, by the way, not to be offensive or anything, but Colorado just went to Kamala Harris. I think 10 or 12 votes to her. So then Trump won. Trump will predict to win Mississippi. It's okay, another Bible Belt state. It's okay. But then I realized that, in the Kamala Harris, I had like 90 electoral votes versus Trump, which has 178, I believe it was. It's still not. I hope it's not lost because of all the unaccounted for votes, and also for the same matter is that the way I see it, that all the early states that went to Trump, all the medium and big states like Texas that went to Trump, it's like they ran an ad already for that. They tried to load in the big states already. Whereas I know that Kamala Harris will get the big boy, the real big boy at the end of the coast, California, which I believe has 55 of total thing. Maybe less. But then I was like, okay, when we can get to New York, who's going to get New York? Like there's really a question about who's going to get New York. Because I know I voted for Harris. It's not my father. He's disgusted by the big pumpkin over here. And, he's kind of pissed off about Trump and the immigrant message and anti-Puerto Rican message and all that other stuff too. Just tired of all the bullshit and lies and all that crap. So we voted for that, and we were like, yeah, New York went to Kamala Harris. Miss Phoenix Wright. Miss Objection, because she's a prosecutor. So, I right when I heard the noise, I went to my father, who was just falling asleep, and he said, Dad, you're not gonna believe this. Kamala Harris just won in New York. And we're like, we all knew that New York would go to Harris. Because, why would it? I mean, there's certainly enough people in it that will vote for Harris, being liberal and stuff like that. Because Trump the Republicans usually do real well in, like, the rural areas, and the more urban areas go to the Democrats. And mostly. And that as you all know, New York City is a big giant city. New York is a big giant city. It encompasses Albany, it encompasses Rochester, Syracuse, and Buffalo. or has my GPS as Buffalo. So yeah, but yeah, we all forget that, and we all forget that California recorded Harris too when it comes up. Now, every other state that Donald Trump wins or may win is a possible it's like a small potatoes win. 6 electoral votes here, 14 here, yeah, 13 there, maybe 20 in another state somewhere. But for the most part, it shot big loads everywhere. And it got more messy and stuff, which we know that Donald Trump has been known to do. So, but Kamala Harris has a lot to sweep up. It looks like he's gonna get a lot of votes in North Carolina, maybe Virginia. Pennsylvania looks very promising because of his anti-Puerto Rican crap that he went through. Now, I know he didn't see it exactly the garbage and all this, but he certainly didn't shy away from it, the comments. Anyway, let's see. I look forward to hearing the words, Madam President, come out of somebody's mouth. And not only that, but I look forward to hearing Trump go, it was a fraud. It was a deep state fraud. I won. And I could just hear him now saying, when he was on top of the world, it would say, stop the votes, stop the count. I won. Stop it. Like he did last time during Joe Biden and him fight. Now, another thing too, I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the states, Alaska and Hawaii. And here's why. Because when they get done with that polling and the polling states and stuff, most of the count as the rate ended over here in the United States. So by the time we get to then, the states are pretty much halfway done at least. So it's kind of like a late to the party type of deal. And plus the fact that each state contains only 3 electoral votes apiece. So, so even if they were to go to the candidate, it'd be like, too little, too late to make a big difference in the rest of it. I know it's important to include them, and stuff, because we're all 50 states, but still, it's kind of unfair to them. It's kind of unfair to the voters over there to get called too late. It has a little impact on something that probably is already gonna happen, as it were. So let's say Trump does win, and Harris gets both states, let's just say. And remember, one time we got one for each party. But anyway, does it really matter at that point? Does it really matter if she gets an extra 6 to get on both states? I don't think it really matters that much. Which is really unfortunate. I would like to go visit Alaska and Hawaii one day. In no particular order, but I would like to go there. So anyway, one quote from a movie that I actually really like for these elections are is that it doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. A victory is still a victory. And that was from Fast and the Furious Part 1. Before you start milking it for 2 and 3 and Tokyo Drift and all this other stuff too. So yeah. I really hope that Kamala Harris wins the election, because I want women to have full autonomy over their own bodies, my body, my choice, and whatnot. And I would like to turn the page on this awful part of history where Donald Trump is relevant. And I would like to see him get a matching jumpsuit, the matching perfect orange skin. And you guys can help me out with that too. So yeah, I thank you for watching my video that will be dedicated to the election in 2024 in the United States of America. Yay! It was really tight, and it was really anxious to begin with, but then you figure that it's kind of par for the course. So Trump got so many seats in the middle and the southeast of the country, because they're supposed to be some more Bible-oriented and more traditional values and stuff like that. But there were parts that were more urban, that were more for Kamala Harris. So yeah, hold on your butts. We're gonna be in for a bumpy ride. Anyway, I also look forward to hear for the next month and a half, or maybe a year or two, and saying that I would cheat. I was wrong. You know, they cheated. They put massive dumps in the voting pit. You know, I want to be president again. I want to go to jail. I want to be free and in charge. Besides being president, this election is also for Donald Trump the opportunity to be free. And if he loses, you're going right straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not go $200. And you know what? After all the shit he pulled and all the crime he committed and all the women he hurt and filled up and all that, he deserves to go to jail for the rest of his natural life. That's all I gotta say about that. I'll see you in the next video when I talk about the presidential election results. So if you wanna see more of my videos, or if you like what you see here and you wanna see more of my videos, always like, comment, share my video, or you can subscribe to my channel. Or for any future input on future content, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. Or you can follow me on Twitter at PNelsonPro. My email is also at JJ's Viewing Channel at Gmail. JJ's Viewing Channel at gmail.com. So as of about 10:30, a little before 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the score was about, I think, 90 for Harris and then 168 for Trump, with Harris gaining more ground eventually with battleground seats, which I was quite confused about, but whatever. So I assume all your candidates out there, all you people who voted for said candidates, I have my favorite, but does that mean that you're wrong? No. If you pick Trump, that's fine for you. I like Harris. Let the best person win. So, peace up, my brothers and sisters, red, blue, green, white, whatever. And aloha. I'll see you in the next one. And by the way, I hope to God that this election was like really over soon because I can't stand waiting for so long for the results of such an important event. Let me know if you dare who you voted for in the comments below. I would like to reiterate, I don't care who you vote for, the longer you voted for somebody. See ya.